Hello, my name is Sherry. Thank you for participating in this class today. This class is designed to help with hip flexibility, to get movement within the hips and sort of help with the low back a little bit. And we will be seated and standing. So the only props you'll need is some blocks or books or pillows to make it more comfortable to sit and to get the knees up in line with the hips, and a blanket or a throw for the end of class. So take a minute to get that. Plus, of course, you'll need a chair that does not have arms on it. And if you don't have an armless chair, you could sit on it on the edge of a couch or a bench. So we'll start seated, coming up towards the front of your chair, hands to your thighs, gently pull them back so the elbows are relaxed, but the hands are supported. Feel the connection of your feet on the blocks as you gently lift through the spine. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. You can feel the shoulder blades sort of inching towards each other on the back, and by doing that, there's an expanse across the chest, a widening. Notice how the chin should be parallel to the floor, and the crown of the head is reaching up. And then gently come back just a little bit, as if leaning into some sort of support behind you. Softly close the eyes or lower the gaze. And find some deep, full breath down into the diaphragm, diaphragmatic breathing. Really expanding out through the belly. We'll do 3 cleansing breaths. As you inhale in through the nose, open the mouth, HA. Another breath to fill up the body into the chest, collarbones, and release. One more. And let it go. Just taking a few moments to connect with the breath, to notice how it feels, the breath, how it feels on the inside of the body, how the air feels on the outside of the body against your skin. Notice how the skin feels on your body. The clothes feel on your body. Have a heaviness through the hips. Feel the connection of your feet to the block or the floor beneath you. Let the muscles of the face relax. Let the tongue drop and feel the dome of the mouth above the tongue. Okay, gently open the eyes, and I'll turn sideways. You can stay right where you are. We'll just come into a few seated cat-cows. Hands to the thighs. On an inhale, reach the chest forward and up. Slight tip of the head. Exhale, navel in, rounding through the spine. Drop the chin. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, rounding the back. Chin in, head drops. Inhale. Shoulders back and down. Exhale. One more time, inhale, lift. And exhale. And coming to a seated position. We'll do a leg extension for the hip, strength for the hip flexors. On an inhale, you'll lengthen your right leg out. Exhale it in. So we're working towards nostril breathing only. Inhale through the nose, lengthen the left leg out, flex the toes up. Oops. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to add our arms. So opposite arm and leg. Inhale, lift your left arm, right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Sitting up nice and tall. Take the legs wide. So my heels are on the outside of the chair. My blocks or books or pillows are still underneath me. Take an inhale, get longer. On the exhale, leading with the chest, come forward. Any sort of spine issues where you shouldn't round forward, stay here. Otherwise, we're going to find the ground, let the head drop, let the chest drop, and breathe in this upside down position. Because I'm short, it's easier for me to pull my feet in a little bit and come up onto the toes. Stretching out the inner thigh, stretching through the hips, through the low back. And then walk your hands to your fingertips, roll the spine up, hands to the chair, head comes up last. Excellent. So we're going to stand, and you can have your, you can be behind your chair. I'm going to be sideways so that you're able to see me better. So this is a standing bird dog, and this is a pose. It's really a good stretch for the hip flexors and the glutes. So my right leg is forward, the left leg is back. Take a breath in, reach opposite hand and leg. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. So you would be like this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round it in. This is also core work. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in. Last time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in. Standing the feet down, hip width apart. Take a breath in. Your hands are on the back of your chair. Exhale, sit it back as if you're going to sit back into a chair. If you look down, see your toes. Inhale, up. So this is strengthening for the glutes and the hip flexors. Sitting it back, keep the navel pulled into the spine. Inhale, up. Option to lift one arm. Hips are coming back. Inhale, up. Other option would be alternating arms or both arms up. So you can lift the right arm, stand, switch, lift the left arm, or both arms. One more time, or you can just keep the hands on the chair. And inhale. Nice. So last time we had our right foot forward. Now we'll step our left foot forward. And left foot forward, left arm extended. Reach through that flexed foot. Toes are down, hip is down, knee is down. Exhale, bend it all in, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the back of the head in line with your back. So you don't want your head down or you don't want to be looking up. You want a long spine, tailbone out the crown of the head. And one more time, exhale, curl it in. Inhale, lengthen it down. Excellent. Take your hands to the chair again. And this time, reach the arms up. Really plant the feet into the ground. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, so now you will move to the right side of your chair. Right, okay, so this is a modified tree pose. So we're standing on the right side of our chair. You're going to lift that left leg, turning it at the hip, bringing the foot onto the chair. Noticing what's happening in the hips. You don't want to be really cockamamie over this way, and you don't want the hip to be out that way. You want to be strong on this supporting leg. The right leg is strong. So stay here for a moment. This is good. IT band stretch, hip flexor stretch. Okay, so take the arms up. And on the exhale, turn and look over that left arm. Inhale, palms meet together above the head. Exhale, looking over the left arm. Inhale, reaching it up. And exhale. Drop the arms down, pick up the leg, shake it out a little bit, and we'll go to the other side. So coming around to the other side, your right hand is on the chair, lift up the right leg, and then rotating externally at the hip, place that foot. Make sure the toes are straight forward, the heels are behind the toes. Just take a minute here. Your knee should be in line with the foot as well. On an inhale, reach both arms up. On an exhale, palms down, looking over that middle finger. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, down. Hands come down. Lift the knee. Give it a little shake. And then we're going to come to, we're going to do the standing, I think. We're going to do another round of cat-cow here. So bend the knees, hands are on the, above the knees on the thighs. Inhale, arch the back, lift through the collarbones. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, lift through the collarbones, not the head. Exhale, round it all in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And then come to stand. And we'll come over, you'll come on your right side of the chair. And we're actually going to step all the way around the chair. And then we're going to turn this, your left toe to face the opposite wall. The knee is in alignment with those toes. Knee is right over the second and third toe. And then scoot this back leg out. Make sure that you're comfortable here on the thigh. The right foot is parallel to the wall or door, whatever, behind you. So it's straight on. Now, my foot would feel better if it were about 2 inches off the floor. So I'm gonna put it up on my toe, but you might wanna go get your block or a book if you have short legs like me. So otherwise, I'm just gonna come up on my toe. Now turn your body to face me, square your shoulders off to whatever device you're watching this on. And then on an inhale, reach the arm shoulder height. Press through that extended right leg. Take your palms up. So as you do that, you feel this rotation through your shoulders. Keep that openness there and just flip the palms down. Okay, now turn and look over the middle finger of that left arm. Relax and breathe. Keep pressing long through the right leg, down through the left leg. Now flip the front palm up and then tip the right arm down and the left arm up. Keep reaching, creating a lot of space between the fingertips. Bottom hand reaches down, top arm reaches up. Breathe. Keep the navel pulled in, ribs are down. Come back through. This is actually warrior 2 here. Take your forearm to your thigh. Reach your right arm up. Palm is facing left. And then leaning over that front leg, bring this arm alongside the ear, reaching long. And imagine if I put a tennis ball between your fingers, it would roll right down your arm, right down the side of your body, right down the leg, right off the ankle. Your gaze can be down, it can be out, it can be up. You just don't want the head to be here. You want to keep everything lifted and long. A few breaths. And then inhale, coming up. And exhale, arms down. Okay. Now we'll switch to the other side. So now it hurts me. If I'm up on this inner thigh, it really hurts. So you do want to push yourself back. Have that back leg, the toes are facing the front of the room, so the side of my foot is parallel to the back wall. I'm up on my toe, but you may have a block or a book under you. There's nothing wrong with being up on the toe. It actually is a really good strengthener for your calf. And then make sure that the knee is going straight forward and that the toes are as well. And then reach the arms up, facing me. Take a breath here. And then turn to look over that extended right hand. Come back to center. Let me do this with the, flip the palms up, opening across the chest. Keep that, just rotate the hands down. Now looking and breathing. Shoulders are relaxed. Left foot is pressing into the ground. Flip the right palm And as you reach that hand up, begin to tip back, reach your left arm down. So I'm looking up towards my fingertips of that right hand, but you can also look down, whatever feels best with your neck. Keep pulling the belly button in. Inhale, come all the way up. Both palms down. Take the forearm of your right arm to your leg. And then reach your left arm straight up. And then as you begin to tip forward, that arm reaches alongside the ear. Long line of energy, fingertips to the side of the back foot. Looking down, looking straight out, or looking up. And breathing. And then come all the way back up to your warrior two and take the hands down. Ooh. Okay, that was side angle pose. Bring the body towards the edge of the chair here. Get nice and tall. And on an exhale, just take a forward fold. Back issues, stay here. If you shouldn't round in the back, stay right here. Otherwise, we'll come all the way down. Release the head. Release the neck. Maybe even shake it around a little bit. And then walk your hands back up. Take your feet wide. Again, sit tall. And then you may want to have blocks here because we're going down again. Or hands to the ground, coming all the way down. Again, back issues, you're just going to stay right here. Otherwise, we're down, and walk your hands over to your left ankle and feel a stretch through this right side of the body into the hip. And then come center. Take your hands, you might not be as far down, you might be more up here. That's okay. Pull the belly up and in as you're working to twist yourself so that your navel, you're trying to get the navel over the leg. Probably not going to happen, but that's the feeling you want. And then come back up. And turn. Okay, the next one, I've cleared some space here. If this is a hassle for you, or you can freeze and find a wall that is as wide as your arms are, if possible. If not, it's not going to change the world by any means. And then move your chair here. Take your feet. We're going into an Ardha Chandrasana, or a half moon pose, which is a balance pose. We're going to be coming up on one leg. The wall, I'll show you what the wall does. It's for support, and it helps you really open up through the body. So we're in this wide-legged position where our feet are wider than our hips. You'll lift the toes of your left foot, pivot on the heel, so that your toes are facing that opposite side of the room. And then you'll take a bend in this front leg. The arms are in palms up and then palms down, keeping expanse through the chest. You'll look over that front middle finger, and then you'll reach down to find your chair. And this is where you'll sort of have to adjust to find your right spot. You'll bring your weight forward and you'll lift this back leg strong. Now I'm closed down here. The wall is here to help us to open up. And then you can be mindful of any parrot pictures. Open this top arm up. Keep pressing strong through both feet. Think about getting wider, getting longer. Your gaze can be down, Your gaze can be out or your gaze can be up. We just don't want to have our head hanging down. And you may want to lift an arm. If you've got that wall support, take advantage of it. I love to use the wall in this pose. And then take the hand down. And then bend that front knee, keeping the knee over the feet. Find the floor. Reach the arms up. Straighten the legs. And bring your chair to the other side. So you're about, I don't know, 3-4 inches from the wall. You don't want to be too much on the wall. You need to have a little bit of space away from the wall. Left foot parallel with the side wall. Pick up the toes of your right foot, pivot on the heel, set them down, and bend into that knee. Arms shoulder height, flip the palms up, opening in the chest, and then palms close. And then exhale, breathe to look over the center finger of your right hand. Take your hand, right hand to the chair. You can have the left hand, I like sometimes to put it here. Really make sure that this foot is not coming forward. Keep it going straight. And then find your chair and lift the leg. And then an exaggeration here for sure. Shoulder is down. We want to open that up. We want to, and then lift that arm. Left arm up. Keep pressing through both feet. And then you can find what feels best on the neck, which direction to look, but make sure that you're not dropping the head. Maybe if you have good support on your back, you can lift one arm. Keep pressing strong through the legs. And then gradually come down to your warrior two. And then come up. If it's okay with your knees, heel toe your feet together. One more here. Actually, before we've done that, let's come to sit down with your blocks. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Softly close the eyes. Feel your breath. Feel your heart. Feel the connection between your head and your heart and your head. Excellent. All right, we're coming into a twist. Your left foot is on the ground or the block. Cross your right leg over. And sitting up nice and tall, take a big inhale in, bring the arms up. Keep length in the spine, exhale. Take your left arm across, palm towards the leg as you twist to look behind. A few rounds of breath here. And then come back to center and switch out the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, back hand to the back of the chair, your right arm is down, palm towards the legs as you twist. And then coming back to center, forward fold. So a little bit of space between the legs. Take a breath in here. And we're going to come down right between the legs and let our belly come between them, so you might want a little bit more space. Chest, head, spine issue people, just be here. Keep the spine an extension, or I should say the cervical spine an extension of the rest of the spine, so you don't want to drop the head here. But if you can get yourself all the way here, just let go. And then head coming up last, begin to roll yourself up. Coming all the way to a seated posture. Now the last posture we'll do, I'll show you options. This is a bound angle. So you're going to lift your left leg and bring it in. Have the sole of the foot against your right thigh and let the hip open up. Now you can do the right leg for a little bit and then switch out and do the left leg, alternating back and forth. Or if you have the hip flexibility, maybe you can put both feet together on the chair and sit up. Or you've got one here, taking a handful of breaths, relaxing through that hip, relaxing through the thigh, and then switching it out, bringing the other foot up. Generally, especially if we were seated on the ground, it is much better to bring, let's try to get on this side. Bring your left leg up. It's actually better to bring your body forward. It puts the movement more in the hips than to bring the foot into you. That puts more pressure on the knee. And we'll switch again. So bring it up and then scoot yourself in. Staying there. Same thing if you're doing both feet, you would be here and then you would scoot yourself forward. Being mindful not to scoot right off the chair. Now I have a couple of options to end the class, and one will be to do what I generally do at the end of a seated yoga class, taking a blanket and wrapping it around you. In fact, you could even open it a little bit more. Just getting nice and comfortable, maybe putting a pillow behind you. Feet can stay on the blocks or pillow. And just taking a few moments to relax and really feel into the sensations of the work you've just done. Or, if possible, if you still have that wall space, this is legs up the wall, which is really good for the hips and it's really good for the circulation. You would sit down very, very near the wall. My right hip is right up against the wall. And then I bring myself down and I bring one leg up and the other leg up. So my buttocks is right up against the wall. And then I like to lift my head, tuck the chin, And put the back of the head back down so that my chin isn't jutting up to the ceiling. And just let the arms go wide. So wherever you are, close your eyes. Wherever you are, come back to the breath. Let go. Let go of any effort. Let go of any tension. There's nothing to control here. Just let it be. So I welcome you to stay in this position, either of these positions, for as long as you like. I want to thank you very much for coming today. Namaste.